Sagittarius, let's see what the cards have in store for you this week. Sagittarius, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Sagittarius, sun, moon, and rising sign. You call it into you. This only comes to you when it's the right time, when you're receptive to the message, but it casts out for the next 7 days. So I'm going to do a 7-day breakdown, play by play. Sagittarius, this is where your message begins. And it's a good place to start. Hello, did you read that? The abundant universe will provide. You getting money, honey. Woo, woo. Some sort of abundance. The universe is taking care of you in a resource kind of way. So not just spiritual. This is about, like, think of buffalo. Think about the resources it once provided to Native American tribes. The sense of it provided everything. So really, it provided bags and carriers and clothes and material for their houses and food. And it provided essentials and more. So you're about to get that. Plus it's 10, and 10 is a number of completion, fulfillment. Think of fulfillment. So there's some sort of material need that you have been praying for, manifesting, working for. Remember, working for it is manifesting. We don't always consider hard work manifestation, but what better example of manifestation than hard work? That's it. It's because, like, hard work is a leap of faith every time you do it, because you don't always know where it's headed. Well, your work is going to pay off. That's what it's saying. It's some sort of tangible resources. The universe is about to provide some sort of tangible resources to you, for you. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Whatever cards fall out as I'm separating the deck, they're going to stay there because they're part of the message. All right. And if you're looking for a personal reading, Sagittarius, I do provide those as well. Check out my website, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com. You can book and schedule at your convenience, and you'll get your message within 24 hours of whatever day you book. So it's a quick turnaround there as well. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so that you know when I go live, and then you could do free tarot card readings. So also that you know when I upload your favorite content. We're almost done, Sagittarius. Let's see what comes out for you guys. Word. Trying to see what else falls out with you guys. Falls out for you guys. Well, let's see. Oh my God, I have that Moana song in my head. How Far We'll Go. It's just playing over and over again. Okay. Let's cleanse the energy. This is good. It took longer than I thought. And that's a sign. Not a sign, but it's part of the message. The sense of maybe things took longer than you thought, but they're also going to be better than you thought. Like, they're more cleansed. It's more thorough. Something is better for you. And this is what's coming to you this week. So let's get the story. I don't have anything so far that has come out in the past. So we're cleared up with that. But what just fell? Be loyal to what you love. So it's more securely you. It's more certain to your character. So that's what it is. This could also be family oriented. This is Cancerian energy, but it's about knowing what you love, right? And then doing it. And the abundant universe will provide something that is fulfilling. 19. 1 + 9 is also 10. You have 10, 10 here. Okay. So let's go up here, see what's crowning our energy. Co-create with spirit. So this is working within the unknown and facing our fears in order to continue to manifest. And then you, Sagittarius, surrender now. Surrender to the higher power. Surrender to the unknown. Surrender to the things that have you afraid. Surrender and surrender to the faith and to the manifestation. Surrender to the stuff that isn't supposed to work but does. Surrender to that stuff. And that's what Crow is. It's like you're co-creating with spirit and just giving yourself over to it. Surrender to the unknown. What I love about this energy is moth spirit, like a moth to a flame, right? What people don't realize is when the moth surrenders, it avoids the flame. It's the moth trying to do what it thinks it should do. It's overworking itself and making it, the sensical, rational decisions, but not the intuitive, spiritual ones. And ultimately, if it would just release and enable God to come in and guide it, it's like if it were attracted to the dark, it wouldn't burn up. So that's kind of what it's like fall into this scary space. Fall into the space where, you're afraid things aren't going to work out. Fall into that, and that's how you're going to avoid the fire. Like letting go, surrendering is how you avoid the fire when you get moth spirit. And then we have let spirit be your guide. And hawk is a constant companion. Hawk is going to come to you maybe a lot. Like when I see this card, I also see hawks. But at the same time, it could be other animal totems. Watch. God is trying to communicate with you. The spirit world is trying to communicate with you predominantly through animal totems. Let spirit be your guide. Look at the higher perspective. Zoom out. God has eyes and ears where you couldn't even imagine it. So it is working within faith and working through the higher power that you stay connected. And look wider. Zoom out. Let spirit be your guide and be here now. This is Libran energy, looking at the beauty of the moment and seeing where you are. It's almost like attract abundance by owning, excuse me, owning the abundance that you have in front of you now. There is actually some beautiful opportunity maybe right now. If you zoom out better, you can see it. Don't try to push yourself toward it. So let's break everything down into the 7-day play-by-play. Sagittarius, I'm going to pick day 7 so that we see, okay, how does everything end up? Let's see. We've got something here. How does this week resolve? What's the resolution on day 7? Okay. Day 1. Day 1 is Aries energy. It's independence. It's initiative. It's taking action. So there's something here on day 1 that the universe wants you to take action. Does want you to act. Okay, let's explain why. Could also be a higher authority or an authority figure that you're dealing with. And then we have the 10 of Swords. So maybe it's somebody that kills your initiative, or somebody that you admired and looked up to that ended up biting the bullet, or some sort of progress that you think ended or failed. Okay. What do you mean by the Emperor here? Maybe even it's almost like you've lost momentum. It's almost like you've lost your enthusiasm. I think that's what it is. You've lost your enthusiasm for because you've had so many disappointments to deal with. So day 1 is, okay, maybe that's the darkness you need to lean into. That sentiment of, I don't know, really feeling your feelings. What about day 2? There's issues that you have to deal with. There's conflict, but they're little. The thing about day 2, the 5 of Wands, is it only looks big when it's all together. If you break it up, you'll realize it's little twigs. So taking these issues, you're discouraged, right? But if you take your issues one by one, they're not going to be as discouraging, and you can find your way out of discouragement. Because there are. Maybe this is also something that's very competitive that you're dealing with or dealing within. And then we have the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups is celebration. People are cheering you on, and you will have help, especially from friends, whoever you consider your friends. You will absolutely get help with whatever issues are going on. And in some ways, maybe you can turn some of your competition into friends by getting intel from them. If anybody can do it, Sagittarius, you can do it, because you seem to be able to find friends wherever you go. What about day 3? What's this? So there's something fated here. When it comes in reverse, I don't think it's misfortune. I think it's just something that you really can't control. This sense of fate. Fate over free will, taking action and creating your own karma. Maybe help us understand a little bit more, God, what is happening on day 3. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, the energy of somebody that's unconditionally loving and giving. And then Knight of Wands, taking action, maybe in somebody's defense or going for it, or realizing that what I have to fall into and what I really should take action on, because that's you, is what I care about. I think that what you've been doing is you've been trying to take action in a traditional sense. You've been trying to take action in places where everybody else wants it too. But what about something that you really care about, something that you're really enthusiastic about? Zoom out. You may not have been looking in that direction, but honestly, Sagittarius, that's where you're being encouraged to look, at least on day 3. Let's get day 4 and see where we go from there. Day 4 is holding on to what you know. Day 4 is kind of fear, but security. Needing security, wanting security, maybe securing something. Hold on. We have the King of Pentacles. So that could also be securing some sort of job or job offer or opportunity, or having this secure connection to an authority figure, a boss. When the King of Pentacles comes out, it usually represents a boss to me, whether it's a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or not. This is somebody who is large and in charge. They've got a lot of stuff to give. They really have their shit together. And there's just this sense of some sort of security here. But the above the, I don't know, what is this? Could be your energy. We have the Knight of Wands. This is somebody who this is an entrepreneur if there's energies combined. It's somebody who secures themselves. It's somebody who takes action on their creativity, maintains creative authority, but also is good at building business. So it could be your own, something of your own that you're doing, or somebody that you're working with or working in collaboration with, in connection with, in communion with. This is the Lover's energy. I don't know if this is fated as in a real romantic connection, or it's just this energy, like the two of you were meant to be or meant to be connected. But this is definitely fated connection with regards to whoever this secure and creative energy is. Okay, that's a surprise to me. I don't know what the hell that is. We're going to have to go back there. Okay, Sagittarius, what about day 5? Something didn't finish. Something's incompleted. Something didn't get a chance to happen or resolve itself. Okay. What's wrong? Maybe something that's awry or weird in the world. What about day 6? I got to bring this all together. Don't worry about it. Day 6 is Libra. That's the equilibrium. Justice somehow for whatever got turned over, lopsided. Okay, now let's bring in, what the hell is this? First of all, God, what the hell happens on day 4? What is all that about? We have Three of Swords, heartbreak, and then the Star card. This is a heartbroken energy that still aspires for more. This is somebody that is disappointed. It's almost somebody acting on disappointment, but aiming for the best, because what do they have to lose? Like reminding yourself who the hell you are, even at your lowest moment. And then what about day 5? What is this cycle that didn't get to end or finish? What is this? It's almost like you're done worrying about the things you can't control and deciding to move away from it. The Death card. This is a sense of letting something be over, because even if it wasn't completed, realizing it was never going to complete you. Realizing that somehow this had to be done and it had to be finished. Scorpionic energy is, it's time to clear out that old space for something new. Hold on. It's time for a new start. It's time for a resurrection. It's time to rise. What about this? What about the Justice card on day 6? We still have day 7. What about the Justice card? It's almost like here you're getting yourself away from something that you know is not going to be valued. But I think it's coming back. Not something is coming. It's like you're coming back after walking away from stupid shit. Like you're almost like you're ready to be back. You're ready to come back online again. And then we have this equilibrium here. A decision made in your favor, Sagittarius. Let's get a moon card. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Let's get a moon card. A new start is coming. That's why you have to get rid of this old shit. A new romantic cycle begins. So it's almost like a sense of you're about to leave the bad shit behind. Romance doesn't have to mean, it just means an idyllic. The romantic era was an era of idealism, an era of poetry and optimism and idealism. Like that's what romance is. So there's a sense of, this is that Libran energy, a sense of like the good vibe valve is turning back on with this new start or this new beginning. And it could be, yes, with a romantic partner, if that's what you're looking for, but it doesn't have to signify that. It's something that balances you out, and it's something that is actually for you, like deserving of you, equal for you. And it really just kind of like, I don't know, balances everything out. Let's get into the specifics, guys. I want to head on over to the extended reading. I don't know, there's something romantic here. I've just got soulmates here. We've got to dig deeper, my friends. I love you so much. The link to the extended is down below. We're going to get into day 7. It's also pinned to the top of the comment section. So I will see you there.